All right, Kristen.
All right,
Now
Vic,
hear me out.
I'm listening.
You know, Christmas is over. Got all your gifts, but I have one more. I have one more last Christmas question.
Okay.
So, in regards to Christmas gifts, so have you ever gotten like a gift that's like Christmas related kind of thing, like whether it be like a T-shirt that's like has Santa on it or something like that?
Hmm. Yes, I want to say yes.
Well, I'm only bringing this up because when we go out shopping for Christmas gifts, Leslie would grab something, like, oh, that's cool. But it's like say for instance, my mom would be like a Mickey Mouse, but like a little
Christmas.
knickknack Christmas related. I was like, oh, that's cool, but it's like Christmas related. I don't want to give it to her on Christmas because she's gonna open it, put it in the bin for like 11 months and then not bring it out until it's time to put up the decorations for next year.
The Christmas bin.
And she has a lot too. But I don't know. How do you just enjoy, how do you feel about receiving a gift that's whether it has like a Santa design on it or it's like a Christmas decoration or something like that? Like, have you ever gotten one? Like, how do you kind of feel about those?
I can't think of a time I got in one, but I do know what you're talking about because for my white elephant gift I got, I'm the one who got those candles. So I
Hmm.
have bought the candles, the Christmas related candles. Well, they're still, even though they're Christmas related, they can still be used any time of the year. Um, but in general of like Christmas stuff, um, I don't think necessarily it's a bad thing, but I think it's has to be known by the person who's buying it that it's understanding that hey, when I give this gift to this person, it's going to get be put up. Um,
Hmm.
and it's like I'm not going to be randomly wearing some Christmas stuff until it's that time of the year. And hopefully, I can still fit it if it's something I have to like actually put on. Uh,
Right.
that
Well, that
yeah
like that's not to sound ungrateful because I'm happy for the gifts,
yeah
but Ava actually got a gift. It's like a Santa outfit.
uh
It's 12 months, so she's definitely not gonna be able to wear it next year.
you
So
better
I'm just
put you better put it on her now.
like she got it Christmas morning, and Leslie and I was like it's her first Christmas, so she already had like five different Christmas outfits.
Yeah.
So just to add another one, I was like, I mean, it was nice. She'll probably still wear it every now and then, but like, I don't know. This is like it's Christmas related. She's a baby. She's gonna outgrow the clothes quickly. So it's
Yeah.
like, oh,
That's the hard thing about baby clothes anyway. That's probably why they bought it because they knew that she'll grow out of it.
mhm,
Especially for 12 months because she's damn near at 12 months now.
mhm.
So I can understand that because they're probably just thinking, oh, I got this for you. You're probably gonna put it on, to the end of this month maybe or whatever, sometime by the end of this year. And hey, if you don't, then you just don't. It's gonna be right donated. But
Right.
do you go to that person and be like, "Hey, don't ever give me a Christmas gift like this ever again," or you just be like, "Thank you"?
No, I just like thank you, but there was numerous times when we were out shopping with Leslie. I was like she would pull out, how do you feel about this for so and so? I was like, it's Christmas related. Like, you know how I feel about that.
Yeah, I can understand
So
that
I mean,
100%.
yeah, she has no issues with it. She's like, oh well, they still enjoy it, they still like it. But I mean, it's just one of those things. Like I like vividly remember buying my mom a lot of Mickey stuff, Christmas related, when I was younger, just because I know she loved Mickey.
Mm-hmm.
And, it
You
was like
never
it's
see
Christmas,
it, and you'll never see it.
and yeah, literally like she'd put it up. And then around Christmas time is when she would bring it back out. And I mean, she obviously was grateful for it. She enjoyed it. But it's just one of those things where I just feel like they don't get as much out of the gifts
Yeah, I
if
can
it's Christmas related.
I could definitely see that. Yeah, yeah, I 100% agree with you on that. Yeah, when it
Mhm.
comes to holidays and stuff like that, but hey, it's the time of the year. It's the same thing,
Yeah,
kind of like even with like Valentine's Day and stuff when you get flowers and stuff that have hearts and stuff on it. It's like, well, you know, obviously you're not gonna just fall out of love, but it's especially for this day type thing, or
yeah, yeah.
Halloween. Same with Halloween stuff. But if I got you a new Halloween decoration, you'll be happy about that.
I would like you gave it to me on Halloween. I'm like, all right, well,
Well, see,
for the
yeah, for the you weren't here for the Christmas party,
yeah,
so on the secret, no, the white elephant, we had
uh-huh,
got a Christmas ornament. Luisa had given a Christmas ornament, and we just put it straight on the tree. Well, obviously, it's gonna get put. It's gonna get put
right.
up, but it's like,
Mm-mm.
it's still nice for right now, and it's perfect timing. It's not
Yeah.
like it's just like, all right,
Well,
Christmas
that's all.
bin.
I do kind of agree with that. Like, if you're gonna give out something kind of Christmas related, do it, when you're like stuff like that, when you have a little Christmas party with your friends and or a work party, that's, because it usually happens, a week or two before actual Christmas.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's not too bad.
Okay.
But that's how
All
it's a
right.
little
So just
man.
you guys keep that in your mind when you buy Vic a gift. Do not get him something that's Christmas related on Christmas time. No Halloween stuff on Halloween time. No birthday themed stuff on birthday time. If it's not Cowboys or Rangers, he doesn't want it. All
Right,
right.
all right. If I don't like the gifts, I'm just gonna resell it. So
I would fire you up if I ever saw something I gave you on your fucking eBay page, bro. I would drive to San Antonio. We would have to fight, bro. Like,
Hey, it's funny. The first thing I ever sold on eBay was a Christmas gift
I'm dead.
from my dad. It was from my dad,
I
but
think I remember you
in a
telling me
way,
about that. What was it?
it was a watch.
Fossil?
Yeah, Fossil watch. Yeah,
Dang, bro. You
but
get good
it
profit
was.
at least?
I mean, it was it got me into it. Like it dipped my toes. So I would say it paid dividends.
You probably got what he paid for back.
No, honestly, it wasn't one of like I think it was an older. It's definitely an older kind of Fossil watch. Not it wasn't even like really my style. And my dad, if I tell him, oh, I like Fossil watches, if he sees like a watch that has Fossil on it, no matter what it looks like, he's gonna be like, oh, Vic like.
Okay, yeah.
So it was one of those kind of gifts, like,
I know. Vic said he
um,
liked this.
mm. Which I mean, I was grateful for. It's not something I would never wear, and
You don't even wear your watches now.
I know that's another thing. It's like
It's
because I have the Apple
crazy.
Watch, I don't even wear that either. But
Yeah, I was like,
that's not the
you
point.
don't use that either. That made no point at all. I said, I think I got you like what, 2 Fossil watches, and yeah, I think you got me 1 or 2 also.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we were pretty big in that Fossil, bro.
Yeah. Once I got my actually, see, I'm wearing mine big. Once I got
Oh well.
my smartwatch, it was just kind of like, hey, well, the mobile watches are still nice, but it's not
Do
this
you
one.
do you like if you ever go to an event where you kind of have like a little dressy kind of thing, do you switch out your watches?
I switch on my band
Oh,
because my
okay.
because my band my watch already looks classy,
Oh, it does actually.
and and honestly, if I just change out the band, I need to get some actual like what you call it, bands, the cufflink one, not cufflinks, the
The
links.
Yeah, the links.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
want to get some of those for this watch as well. But I have like 10 different colors watch bands, and I change them out a lot
That's
depending on
fine.
what I'm wearing. So
I
I'm
have
pretty.
I only had one for my smartwatch that hell broke like the other day. Like I think I was like trying to dig something out of the couch and got caught on something. I don't know. You know how it be.
It is just like, oh well. No, knowing you always have that oh well personality. It's like, oh well. Eh.
I mean, what am I supposed to do?
Fix it, Vic. Fix it.
No, it was like broken. It was unfixable.
All right, bro. You asked your question. Now I'm about to ask you a question. I'm putting you on the spot right now at this very moment.
Okay. Okay.
All
Go
right.
on.
So that water you're drinking there, Vic. What is that?
First of all,
Dasani. Ugh.
okay. Whoa.
So
First of all,
top 3 waters.
at one
Least
point,
favorite water, Dasani. I just go ahead.
there was a sunny water in here, but this is filtered water from my refrigerator at the moment. So,
It's still that you drank the Dasani before it got to the filter. So, not really a question, but I kind of want to ask you guys: how do you feel about Dasani water? Bottom of the totem pole for me. It's like tap water. I would drink probably Flint, Michigan's water, and then Dasani.
bro, it's
it's
not
like
Flint, Michigan,
it's like
bro.
Flint, Michigan's water is like brown, and yeah, I probably still drink it over Dasani, bro. Filter it out. It probably still drink that over that Dasani, bro. I don't know what it is about Dasani, and I hope one day Dasani doesn't look back and be like, man, we was gonna sponsor y'all,
I know,
but
right? They see this.
I'm sorry, Dasani, but y'all need to do something to y'all's water because right now whatever y'all are doing is bad.
Right.
Yeah. If you're not a water drinker, you don't know what I'm talking about. But anybody who is
Nah,
a
I
water
get it.
drinker knows that Dasani, man,
And
Dasani used to give me heartburn. I was like, bro, this is not right.
I don't know what to tell you. Stick with the Ozarker.
Ozarka. Sure, I like the regular freaking Kroger brand, Walmart
Hey,
brand. That water
sign
tastes
me up.
better.
Sign me up.
But yes, I just had to get my little rant off about Dasani. I saw Vic drinking it, and I was like,
I'll stop drinking it, bro. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to trigger you.
it's funny. Funny story about that though is that when I first got with Kayla, and I found out her family drank Dasani, and I refused to
I
drink it,
almost
bro.
broke up with her.
Not that bad, not that bad. But I was like, y'all drink Dasani, and she's like, yeah, I grew up on it. I was like, yuck. She's like, what's wrong with it? I was like, man, that stuff be giving me heartburn. Something ain't right with that water. And then she started seeing articles and stuff, people talking about how bad Dasani water is, and she was like, I'm never drinking Dasani again. And she doesn't really drink Dasani anymore. Maybe every now and then with her mom, because that's all her mom has. But for the most part, she don't really drink Dasani.
You converted her.
I did not. People on the internet converted her.
Oh.
I tried
Well,
to,
you
but
tried.
I definitely do not. I don't do Dasani whatsoever. I'll go thirsty before I drink Dasani.
I can't say the same. I know Dasani. I don't. It's not my top choice. Definitely. I mean, also because I just get the cheapest water bottles they have at the grocery store. But
First of
besides
all,
the point,
that's the problem. Dasani's not even the cheapest.
that's what I'm saying. But if someone had Dasani at their place, like they did, I don't even know where I got this from. I'm gonna drink it.
Yeah, that's on you, bro.
Anywho, what was our first question? Oh yeah, Christmas gifts.
Yes,
Let us know what you guys think about Christmas related Christmas gifts being
our
received on Christmas.
our holiday related stuff on holidays.
Hmm.
What somebody gave you like a giant Easter bunny?
Well, Easter, I feel like Easter is different, bro.
Is it?
It's like, what do you? Like, people don't really give out gifts on Easter, do they?
What?
Like,
Yeah, Easter baskets and stuff. Shit, I don't know.
yeah, it's like eggs and candy and shit.
Yeah, you know. But what somebody gave you something different, bro? I don't know. You can't do nothing with the Easter basket. You got to throw that mug away.
I mean,
You
what?
gotta,
What do? Because I know one time Leslie for her birthday, she got like a cup and it said "Happy Birthday" on it. I was like, well, so she still uses it. Well,
yeah,
sometimes. That's all.
yeah. Kelly has a couple cups that are just very like specific on certain stuff, and she still uses them.
I mean, it just kind of depends, but it's just how I feel.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm still grateful for the gifts, but
it doesn't sound like you're very grateful. I'm just not gonna give you a gift at all next time. It's just,
bro, did you give me a gift this year?
I didn't give you a gift this year. Did you give me one?
Yeah, you didn't get it.
Yeah, whatever.
Must have got lost, bro.
Your gift was my presence. But anyways, you ready for the podcast?
Let's do it.
Let you drink your water real quick. All right, getting the podcast started in 3, 2, 1. What up, everybody? This is your boy Chris.
This is Vic.
And welcome to Now Hear Me Out. This is episode number 79, and welcome to the podcast. If you're listening now, make sure you click on that like, subscribe button, and click on that bell notification so every time we post, you get notified. I just want to, before I ask you what your updates are, Vic, I just want to clear the air. Last week, I accidentally said 68 instead of 78, but it was really, I messed that up. But the title's right. So I've been trying to kick myself, but you notice that I had another co-host that didn't catch it either. So
shame on him. Damn it, David.
But yes, episode 78. So Vic, tell me what your updates, bro.
Yeah. I mean, it was a busy week. I mean, shopping. All the way till Christmas Eve. I was like, bro,
who you
I was
telling?
panicking. I know. It was like, I had to like think about it. I was like, okay, shit. I still have some Christmas shopping to do, but the Cowboy game's at 3. I was like, ooh, what do I do? So I went shopping. I was watching the game online though. But we'll talk about the Cowboys here in a little bit. But yeah, so I did that Christmas Eve. You know, spent Leslie's family got together that day. Actually, we went to her dad's first, and then to like her mom's side.
Mm-hmm.
So we ended up getting to our second event pretty late. But we did gifts. It was
Shocker.
nice. It was chill. I think Christmas Day came around. Got together with my family. We were about 2 hours late.
Shocker. Shocker. See, there's a trend. Vic's on time for his time.
No comment. No comment. Anyways, um, but I mean, besides that, there wasn't too many updates. I mean, some of the gifts I got, the highlight, Leslie actually got me a GoPro 10.
Oh, really? What you gonna do with
Yeah.
it?
What the plan is to,
That's perfect for your when you go shopping and stuff.
yeah, that's exactly what I've been like. That's exactly why I wanted one. She didn't know what a GoPro was when I told her, but she thought, but yeah, so I can like put it on my whatever mounts I choose to go with, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah, so that way when I go to thrift stores and garage sales, I can be recording constantly.
That'd be good.
So I just gotta get like I'm scared
Memory
to touch it
card.
at the moment
Oh, you
because
should touch it.
I feel like I'm gonna drop it and break it or
It's
something.
very small. Those GoPros are really
Yeah,
small. That's
so I
really
just want
good
to get
gift
it.
though.
Yeah, I just want to get a case for it, and it comes with the SD card. But I was talking to some other resellers like online, like Facebook group, and
Mm-hmm.
they advise to get like another memory card and another
What's
battery pack.
what size is it? The SD card.
I'm not too sure.
Okay.
It's
So you can
it's
get a 128 pretty cheap on Amazon.
yeah, I'll definitely have to look into what to get for it, but I'm excited to like get everything and start using it. So that's definitely the big gift. The other gifts, a lot of cowboy stuff. That's typically
Of
what I
course,
get.
of course.
I'm happy with it.
You are
Slippers.
happy with it.
I am.
Okay. Well, you kind of said I'm not happy with it,
Oh no
and you
no,
put
my
it
bad.
together. It was like I'm not, and then you're like happy with it, and yeah,
I mean, I did get a cowboy blanket that has like snowmen on it, but it's okay.
that's easy. That's the gift I'm talking about. Sure, I got my little cowboy blanket right here on my chair. Hold on. I'm about to pull it out real quick.
Okay, okay. I see you. I see you.
I got it for one. I think I got it for a birthday or Christmas present, and
I got
love
like I got like two cowboy hats, but right, one of them is
too small.
no, one of them is a woman's hat.
Oh,
I was like, I'm
worky
trying to
Vic,
do.
worky.
I told Leslie I'm just gonna give it to her because she needs more cowboy merch, but you know how that goes.
Hey, I didn't even bother trying to buy Kayla any cowboy stuff. It's just yeah,
Every
it's
now
me.
and then I can get her to wear a jersey,
Yeah,
but
yeah. Y'all wear a
that's about
jersey
it.
for what? Y'all wear a jersey for?
Oh,
Y'all
for my
wear
birthday, I got her to wear a jersey.
yeah for your birthday. Cool.
Besides that, Cowboys. Did you watch the game?
We'll
Or
talk
did
about
you
the game
busy?
after my update.
Okay. Yeah, right. We should.
You do that every time. I feel like you just like F what you gotta say. Cowboys.
Okay, my bad. That's my bad. You're right. You're right.
Nah,
Go
well,
ahead and tell me your updates.
I don't really have much updates. Nah, so Christmas we spent was with just me and Kayla this year. Well, it wasn't just with me and her. We ended up going to her mom's house later on, but for the most part, it was pretty chill Christmas. We were supposed to originally go to my brother's house in Oklahoma, but that ended up kind of falling through the cracks. People were getting sick. Kayla was feeling sick, so we couldn't show up, unfortunately. I be feeling so bad for Kayla because she be getting every time she's on a vacation from work, she gets sick. And I'd be like, you
Bro.
poor thing. So she's just been trying to get over this cold that she got. It's just like sinuses and everything. I just feel so bad for her. But she's getting better. But we didn't end up going to Oklahoma, so we stayed at home. One of Kayla's friends came over because her the pipes in her apartment busted.
Oh
So
damn.
because I guess everybody in the apartment didn't really listen like they're supposed to, and they froze over and busted. So she showed pictures of the house, of the apartment and stuff, and they were very like you see water coming through everything.
Damn, bro.
Yeah, so she stayed at our place for a day. And yeah, that was pretty much a lot of it. We went to her mom's house ate some food, a little bit of food, ate some gumbo and some desserts, and then we played some Monopoly.
Nice.
So I was brushing up on my Monopoly skills for when I play Vic again, because
That's my game, bro.
yeah, I was like, well, I remember one time we had played the Monopoly together, and I had got Vic so good, and I feel like you don't practice since that time. I was like doing deals and stuff with Vic. I was like, bro, look, I got you, bro. I'm not gonna bankrupt. I'll loan you some money, bro. and now I look at him, he's like a pro. Nah, but yeah, I made some really good deals during the game, and I'm learning my own little tricks and stuff here and there.
All right, all right.
And
I see you.
hey, I'm coming next time, bro. I'm coming
Catch
next
the
time.
smoke.
Uh, but other than that, yeah, it was pretty chill Christmas, bro. Um, that was kind of it for the most part. I got Kayla some. We both bought each other basically the same thing. She got me some cologne. I
Oh,
got her some perfume, and
oh.
we told ourselves we weren't going to spend a lot this Christmas because we have a lot of trips coming up next year, and a lot of mortgage and stuff we got to pay. So, kept it light, and she got me one of my favorite colognes. I got her a new perfume. She said she wants to start her perfumes up and stuff like that, like get some more actual perfumes. So I got her first like perfume bottle, and so we can go and get another one some other
Oh.
time. So yeah, that was my updates. But other than that, watch the Cowboys game, watch the stressful Cowboys game. And what did you feel about it before I say anything?
I mean, Dak played. He
Hey,
was out there. Besides that first, interception, pick
oh,
six.
bro, I was
There
hurt
you
when we
go.
threw that. I was like, bro, I'm gonna see if I can find that clip of Bobby Boucher throwing that ball to the opposite player on Waterboy, because that's what he did. It was just like, here you go. It was like, oh, thank you. It just ran. It was just like,
Bro. But he took responsibility. That's who Dak is. I mean, after he came back even stronger after that. He was like, I think he was like 16 for 16 for the next
yeah,
throws.
yeah, he was.
Yeah,
But it was like 15 for 16 because he got that pick.
yeah, yeah.
But
I mean, the running game, there wasn't much Zeke or Pollard involved.
unfortunately, no.
They were just stopping that. You know, he got sacked 6 times, so offensive line wasn't doing too much. So
Man, I swear
Dak,
there was so many plays where the offensive line just like gave up. It was, they just ran through. I was just like, all right.
so yeah, I definitely think a lot of that win fell on Dak a lot because he had to step up. CD Lamb, he had a game too.
Hey,
Give him that,
bro,
my
the
boy.
throw. The throw.
Oh, bro, I forgot it. 3rd and 30.
Third and
Third and
30
30, bro. That's why we signed him.
for
We
a
don't need him.
50-yard throw, bro. 50 yards.
That was clutch.
It was a dime, bro. That mug fell right in his hands. I was like, Dak, my guy. That's what everybody's been waiting for.
I know.
But that was beautiful. I was like, oh, yes. Yes. Do that again.
I know. I was like, bro, it's really 3rd and 30. Like, ain't no way ain't no way we're about to get this.
I didn't think we were going to convert whatsoever. I was like, well, that's game. I had already kind of given. I was like 3rd and 30, and we're down a touchdown. I was like, yeah, that's it. But it was a hell of a game, bro. Hell of a game.
Yeah, I will say the only thing that's kind of concerning is like the last 2 games. We've given the ball back to them with under like 2 minutes when I feel like we could have prevented it.
Yeah, we
both
could have
times.
definitely prevented it, most definitely. And how do you think the game would have been? Do you think that the game would have been different with Jalen Hurts?
I mean, slightly, but I mean, cause what he Minshew threw 2 picks, but those picks were like we stole those picks,
Yeah, we
bro.
stole. That was also stolen picks.
It's not that wasn't on the quarterback at all. Like, and then what? Miles Sanders fumbled twice, so that's not on the quarterback either. Um, there was one play that maybe might have made a difference. Michael Parsons like chased him down, preventing him from scoring. Uh, I think maybe Jalen Hurts might have scored that play. I don't know how
I
much
just
faster
ran
they
it.
are. Yeah,
But I feel like personally, I feel like we prepared for Jalen Hurts. I honestly
Hmm.
think the game would have been a lot different with Jalen Hurts, probably negatively on their side, because I feel like our team was preparing for him. We have more game tape on Jalen
Hmm.
Hurts and how he plays than we do on Gardner Minshew. Now don't get me wrong, we don't do very good around with the run. They were still running kind of over us even with those two run plays that got fumbled. Um, it was just like, man, stop the run. I hate the simple pass and catch, and they get hella yards off of it, and it's just like we can't stop that to save our life. Um,
Bro, I thought about you doing the flea flicker there.
bro, oh my god, that flea
I like,
flicker was so ugly.
I like my boy Kristen probably mad over there.
Cause what was it to CeeDee Lamb and he threw it to Dak
Yeah,
and then Dak
that
threw. I was like, bro, what is this? By the time it got to Dak, everybody was there. It's the most ugliest flea flicker ever. What is these trick plays? Stop it. Kellen Moore, stop. you aren't tricking anybody. All you do is disappoint us every time they do a trick play.
no, no, right. But
He
hey,
said, "We're gonna get him with this one." It was like, no.
no, he is not.
And then Dak has to like scramble and try to do some move and get
All
tackled. It's
right.
like, oh well, we lost more yards.
But kind of going back to what you're saying, like, I mean, Jalen Hurts doesn't play defense. We still put up 40 against them, so
Yeah. And
and
everybody's like, "Oh, well, you played the backup," but it's like, but y'all weren't saying that when y'all were playing our backup.
so don't get me started on that. But yeah, Gardner Minshew, like, he's not. I don't think he's a bum. I mean, he was a
Mm-mm.
starter for a while, so
Yeah,
I mean,
not at all. He knows about the pressure and stuff. He knows the system.
it kind of reminds me, because you heard what Michael Parsons was saying before the game. How is it Jalen Hurts or is it the system?
Mm-hmm. It's the
Like,
system.
oh.
It's
Got this
definitely the
proved as a
system.
system. But
And our defense, bro, they got to step it up for these next couple games, man.
I
They
know.
still allowed 32 points or 36.
Somewhere around there.
Was it
We lost like we
36-40?
won. I think 37. I think we lost. No, I think you're right. 36-40.
I think we won by 4.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, but 36-40. And it was just one of those things. It was like, dang. Um, we shouldn't allow 36 points. And talking about the defense that wasn't allowing 21 points the
yeah.
first
No,
5 games. And now we're just letting everybody
I
just
know.
touchdown for you, touchdown for you.
We are a little. I feel like we're in a good position right now because, we got the fifth seed locked in. The highly unlikely we'll get the number one seed. So I feel like we kind of like not. I mean, I want to say rest everybody and like take the whole week off, but like we can kind of ease into it a little bit,
I definitely don't.
get healthy.
I don't think we should rest. The resting is
Well,
what
'cause I
killed
feel like
us last. I don't get
I
me
feel
wrong.
like
Go ahead. Go ahead.
the Micah Parsons isn't 100% right now. Like,
Oh, not at all. Not at all.
I mean, trying to take him off the field though, you're probably not gonna be able to just because he wants to play no matter how he feels.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I just feel like we like um, I don't know, maybe not put him out there 100% of the time, just like maybe 80% or something.
Yeah,
But
most definitely. I don't. I get what you're saying. I'm not saying play them the whole game, but I'm saying like at least half, maybe.
yeah,
Um,
yeah.
just so they don't, just so they can still keep that activeness. Because I feel like
Oh yeah,
when you
for
don't
sure.
play, you kind of get rusty.
Hmm.
Even after a week, and I think usually it's like a week, and then well, no, this is the playoff game, so it's not going to be like a week break. Um,
Hmm.
so it goes straight into it, and I think they just need to be stay consistent. Luckily we don't have too many injuries. We still need Anthony Brown to get better. Our secondary is what really needs a lot of help. Bro,
Yeah.
like but bro, like as much as I don't like Anthony Brown, I really hate Kelvin Joseph.
Oh
Um,
yeah. But I like the rookie bro, Bland or whatever his name
Bland
is.
is a beast, bro.
Bro, that boy
Keep
killing it.
keep him out there.
Keep
Bland,
him out of there. No.
Bland has nothing but seasoning for everybody. but man, Kelvin Joseph, oh, throw him
Yeah, keep him off.
away. Just send him back to the trash, bro. I don't know where he came from, but I don't think the league's for you. He's getting burnt by everybody. He's the easy person to pick off. It's just
Bro,
like throw it to that guy.
Bro, the Eagles got Diggs a couple times though.
Okay. Okay,
Bro,
I want to apologize to you guys because I know we're talking a lot of football right now, but just please forgive us if you don't like football. Please just keep fast forwarding until we start talking about the stories. But we gotta get into this. Go ahead, Vic, with the digs, bro.
they made him look bad, bro. Two, what was it? Two wide open touchdowns, basically. And I love how the announcers was like, "Yeah, that was design play for Diggs because they know Diggs."
Diggs' biggest problem is himself.
Hmm.
He's his biggest issue because he has this mentality of a receiver and not a DB a lot of times, or a corner, a secondary. But like his biggest problem is like he was trying to get the interception so much that he pays attention to the ball and not the person that he's guarding.
Hmm.
And it's like, I understand you want that interception, but if you do not get the interception, you're giving away a touchdown. And I'm gonna guarantee you, 70% of the time, you're not going to get the interception. Just
No,
stop the guy from catching the ball.
please.
Please. There's so many times where they did the replay and it's both of them looking back at the quarterback. I'm like, bro, that's not your job. Stop looking at it. And the guy does a fucking stop and go, and it's like he just dips off on Diggs because Diggs thinks he's throwing him the ball. And it's just like, okay. Diggs, you got to do better, my guy.
No, please, please, just make it at least contested ball or something, not fucking wide open.
Right. These guys are getting easy touchdowns on you. And there was a good, interesting take I heard the other day about Leighton Vander Esch. How they do so much better when he's on the field.
Hmm.
How do you feel about that?
Yeah, I like him on the field. Just like, I mean, he's pretty. Um, he has good football knowledge, so I think. And I heard he's one that's kind of mic'd up, so he kind of talks to people.
Yeah.
Um, I think him being on the field is definitely um an advantage for us.
Oh yeah, most definitely. And I feel like they say that he has very good awareness, and you
Hmm.
could definitely tell. And they're showing when he's on the field, the run gets stopped a lot more because he's
Hmm.
the one who reads those a lot of times. And usually when the run gets stopped, it's Vander Esch right there tackling the person or getting to the quarterback. So sometimes Vander Esch is around in the vicinity, um,
Hmm.
running down tackles. He does really well with all that stuff. Um, and then last thing I wanted to say was quarterbacks, bro. How do you feel about quarterbacks and tackling, bro? Tackling drills. You feel like they need to learn how to tackle, bro?
Yeah, bro. Were you watching? I was watching the one with Undisputed. They were talking about that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it
Yeah,
was Shannon
bro.
Sharp talking about it. He said
I
they
need
need
to
to
learn how to tackle.
learn. But at the same time, bro, he did get pushed in the back. I feel like a lot of calls don't get called that should, but
Hmm.
every now and then it's just like, hey,
Hey,
you weren't gonna tackle.
it wasn't as bad as did you see the one from Mac Jones like last week?
No, but didn't he like
Bro,
broke his ankle or something? Or
no, these like basically like they just pushed him down, bro.
oh,
I gotta find you
oh,
the video,
wait,
bro.
I think I seen that one. That was like Mac Jones. You didn't even try. I see that video, bro. He was just like,
Bro, if I was him, I'd be like, just bench me. I don't want to go back out there.
oh man, nah, these quarterbacks got to do better. At least he tried to at least try to get up there, but I don't think I'm pushing the back. You've been running through people this whole season, and you get pushed in the back by one person. You can't take it.
Yeah,
That interception though is still funny. The guy
bro.
was running in stride with him. He's just like, here you go. Thank you. Oh man. Okay. But that is it. Sorry guys. Oh man. Football. It's football time. Oh wait. One
Yeah,
last thing. One last thing, Vic.
go on.
Who won, bro? Who won, bro? I
Bro, I knew you're gonna win.
who won, bro?
Congratulations.
Unfortunately, and did you see my team of average Joes?
No, I didn't. They went off or what?
No. So I got kicked out of the first round,
Yeah, not
and
surprised.
bro. The second, okay, so that's my team didn't want to show up for 2 weeks, and then this last week they got me 150, like 55 points. They waited until I got out of the playoffs to be like, we can play again. But other
Bro,
than that,
I knew you were gonna win though. My team was like, looking a little rough. I was like, I'm surprised I made it, to be honest.
hey, I did it for Lindy, bro. I did it for Lindy. He told me to win it all. I had to do it for my bro.
I'm so upset about that because I hope you win it all. I was like, okay, well.
What about me? What about me? My feelings.
Anyways, congrats to you.
Thank you, Vic. Thank you.
Enjoy while it lasts.
This is my
Coming
first
back
time
stronger
ever.
next year.
My first time ever winning in the league. But anyways, on to our first story, Vic.
Yeah. So, kind of getting back into the holiday spirit. Christmas passed already, but So, I'm sure if you're on TikTok at all, or even any type of social media, you might have seen these videos. It's kind of like a trend where parents are having people, kind of dress up as the Grinch
Mm-hmm.
and coming in and like they use the word terrorizing, but kind of like stealing the presents or like, um, trying to take down the tree and stuff like that. Have you seen any of those videos?
Yes, I love them, bro.
Yeah,
Love them.
but I've seen like it's pretty. They get pretty intense. I saw one.
Intense.
Did you see the one like a kid grabbed a chair and started chasing him?
I've seen a lot where their kids like fighting the Grinch.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. So basically, it's like a trend. Some videos are actually hitting like 35 million views, which I mean, it'd be like I feel like this is something I definitely would want to do,
Oh, bro,
especially because you know how we feel about the Grinch.
yeah, I'm all in, bro. But okay, the only thing I was like, I felt so bad for people. It's like when they take the tree, and I'm like, bro, you know how long it takes to put a tree up?
I know,
And I was like, you just did that for a video, bro. And I was, I'll be upset, bro. Take the
I
presents,
know,
but do not touch my tree.
right? Unless it was like somehow planned already and like I don't know, the tree is. Mm-mm.
I was like, man, that's too much for me.
I mean, we
But
get upset when Lucy jumps in the tree.
but I what am I trying to say? Yeah, so I seen the video. There was one video of the Grinch where he like ran in and it was like falling all over the place, like super like
Oh
frantically.
yeah,
And I was like taking the presents and taking the tree down, and it was just basically like ran in and ran out. And I was like, dang, that you did that shit like a G though. I like that. I don't know if I use the word terrorizing, but I would definitely tell my kids like, hey, look, you act up, the Grinch coming.
right. No, but one of the reasons I want to include the story is because I was scrolling through TikTok and I saw someone. You know how people are, no matter what you post. So you remember around Halloween there was that daycare that dressed up. They had like scary masks on. They were scaring the kids.
Yeah.
So he was over here saying that they're basically the same thing. You're terrorizing the kid. You're causing psychological harm to them. It's child abuse and stuff like that. I was like, but how do you feel about that? Like, 'cause obviously these kids, some of them do be looking terrified. I mean, obviously it is their kids. That's one big difference. But I just wanted to know how you felt about that.
I believe in good fear. Um Okay, so let's break this down. Okay. So people are terrorized by the Grinch. Why? Because he's green, he's fuzzy, he's scary, I guess. But
Hmm.
but we don't think about the kids and how they feel about Santa Claus. We
Hmm.
got this big fat man strolling through your house whenever he wants to.
They're always watching you.
He's always watching you. He got a list. He's checking it twice. He's trying to see if you're naughty or nice, head ass. And we're okay with that. We're just okay with this big man just going to my house and putting presents. We don't know if he's actually putting presents. He could be taking some presents. We don't know.
Shit,
You
right?
know, all he do is leave footprints, and he eats my food, drinks my drinks my milk, and feeds some of a carrot to one of his reindeer. And we ain't thinking about that. Hmm.
You got a point. You got a point. I mean, You know how society is.
Yeah, people always gonna have something to say. You gonna terrorize kids. Kids are terrorized by everything. You throw some dirt at a kid, you can terrorize them. You push them off a bed, they be terrorized. It's just they fall off a bed, they be terrorized. There's certain things that shit happens, bro. You're gonna be scared. If I see a spider right now, I'm gonna be scared, bro. It's just it. But what are you gonna do? Get mad at outside for scaring me? I just it's a
Damn, Mother Nature.
it's a lesson. That's what that is.
Hey, kids shouldn't be acting up.
Don't act up. You won't see the Grinch. I think it's a simple solution.
But they ain't gonna act up again.
No, it's called cause and effect.
Make it a whole lesson.
I, I would be looking at my kids too, just like, hey,
fuck around and find out.
For real though, for real. I'm just saying. But that's how I feel about it, Vic. I fuck them kids, bro. They gonna be all right.
Yeah, and like it's the one major difference between this and the whole daycare story.
Yes.
It's your kids. So I mean, like if I don't think I would do this to like someone else's kids without their permission, obviously. That's but
and it's not like they're coming into their house while they're sleeping and then like scaring
right.
them.
They're
wide awake and they come in the house while they're awake. I don't think it's that terrifying for kids. But it's a hell of a story to tell. That's for sure. If it is, therapists are gonna be good, bro. We're keeping y'all in business. I just don't think it's that bad. We believe in all this other superficial stuff, tooth fairies. What's the other one? There's another
Easter
one.
Bunny.
Easter Bunny.
Cupid.
Yeah. But still, even Cupid, he got a baby flying around shooting people with arrows. Like what? You gotta be afraid of that. A lot of little things that can scare a kid, bro. A tall person scares a kid. It's I ain't worried about the kids, bro. They'll be alright.
The kids be alright. You don't want them too salty either like on the other side of things, right? Gotta do a little fear into them.
Yeah, it's good fear. Good fear.
Plus, this is Grinch. I feel like, I mean, if you've seen any Grinch movie, at the end he's like all lovey and dovey and stuff. Like his heart grows through his. It's just
Vic really believes in that.
Bro, it's true.
I seen it.
Yeah, I just thought it was kind of interesting. Like, I mean, I saw that video where the guy's complaining about. I was like, of course, but
you can't make everybody happy. You already know how it is. I think it's a funny trend.
All right, I'm definitely planning on doing it once Ava gets older.
Oh yeah, I can see. I can definitely see that. And I've seen some where it's like the Grinch and like Santa Claus is in there, and then the Grinch comes and then they're having like a fight. And it's kind of like you can play it like that too. Like Chris, Santa somehow saved you. I don't know.
True. But going on to our next story. France is making condoms free for 18 to 25-year-olds.
Sounds like a plan to me.
Practice safe sex out there, guys.
Hey, please.
So yeah, they're gonna have free access to condoms from starting in January. Obviously, this idea is to minimize the spread of STIs. Available at pharmacies. So I guess you kind of just go to a pharmacy and hey yo, bro, I need a condom.
I'm 18, bro.
Yeah, I wonder if there's like because I was reading the story. It doesn't really say anything about like a limit or anything. I guess you like how many you want. Apparently there was a 30% increase in STIs from 2020 to 2021.
Mm-hmm.
And kind of going along with it, a tweet from the president of France. He said so in a tweet Thursday he announced along with other health measures They included free emergency contraceptions for all women in pharmacies and free STI screenings without a prescription, except HIV to those under the age of 26. So,
So if I have HIV, I gotta pay.
I guess.
What? That's wild. They give you the free screening and then say, "Oh, you have HIV. Hey, you gotta cough with that money."
I mean, I don't know how it works. I
Oh,
mean,
okay. Never mind. It says free STI screenings without a prescription. But if
okay.
you have HIV, you have to have a prescription
Okay.
before you can get screened. I guess that's what I'm assuming.
But how do you feel about this? You ever think the U.S. should? You think the U.S. should do this, or you see the
Man,
U.S. ever do this?
I don't ever see the U.S. doing this. The U.S. is a money hungry country, bro. We try to capitalize on money in any way, shape, or form. There's a lot of things that in other countries that they do that are free that we try to get the most money off of. Birthing a child is thousands and thousands of dollars.
Bro, that's crazy.
And it's wild that it's free in a lot of countries, but here you're paying hella money. If you get hurt and you have to ride an ambulance, you're paying thousands and thousands of dollars here, but it's free in other countries. Um, Free prescriptions for a lot of stuff. And here you're paying thousands of dollars just for not having insurance. If you don't have insurance, you're screwed in a lot of ways. And if you
I
have
know.
you can have insurance, it'd be a bad. There's it's crazy that we have a thing called good and bad insurance. And like I feel like insurance cover you, like regardless of what it is. It's like, hey, I'm paying for this, cover me. But why is it that I have a good insurance and a bad one? It
Right.
I don't know.
It's crazy.
Um,
Because it's like to the point where, the whole ambulance thing, like people are denying ambulance rides just because they know that they're
it
gonna have
comes
to
with
pay for it later.
that's a
So,
giant bill. That's an expensive Uber ride. And it's just like I already got damages and I'm already hurt, and now I gotta pay this also pay the doctors, also pay for medicine, and it's
mhm.
just, you
And
gotta
shit,
you lose
if you're in the ambulance, there's probably a chance you're not working for a good while. So,
exactly. I was about to say that too. You know, you're out of work, so you're losing money on top of spending money. So
hmm
it's just a sucky thing that we go through here in the U.S.
hmm But like, so the whole giving out condoms, do you think it's a good thing for France, like for the people,
Yeah,
the young people?
most definitely. I think it's a good thing to put into place, and not because you're trying to advocate sex for young people, but more for um if we know you're gonna do it,
Yeah, you
and it's
can't really
like,
stop people.
yeah, you can't stop people from doing it, and even with the gift of giving condoms, um, it's like you still can't stop people from using them. You can't stop people from wanting to put it on, and you can't. There's nothing you can do about that kind of stuff.
hmm
But all you really can do is just try to help, and I think
hmm
that's a great way to start. And even the whole like free
Screening
contraception
and stuff.
screenings and contraception for women and stuff like that. I think that's great, to try to help them out as much as possible. Because obviously we know people are gonna go around having sex. So that's you can't stop
Yeah,
that. But
you can't stop that. So I mean, I think it's smart that you can't stop people having sex, but try to prevent, STDs
STIs,
or STIs from
STIs,
occurring.
STDs. Yeah, I agree
So,
100%, bro.
mhm. I mean, especially at that young age, I feel like the cutoff's pretty good because when you're young, all those hormones are going off. So you just if you find yourself in that moment, you're gonna probably go with it. So even if whether you have a condom or not, so I think it's
Yeah,
smart that it's
an option.
yeah widely available for you to pick one up and practice safe sex.
And another big thing, bro. I think it creates normalcy too. Like
hmm
it makes it normal. I think the biggest problem with the younger age, shit, I know I had that problem when I was younger, is um the embarrassment it feels to go and purchase a condom
hmm
at a young age. And it's like obviously you still do it because you know you need to, but it still was not that great. It was like this was before Amazon and stuff was really around, and now you can just purchase it online. But like you have to go in the store and actually buy those. Or hopefully, if you got a
Self
good
checkout.
parent who actually goes and buys them for you or something. I don't know, but it's not one of those simple, easy things. Just feel comfortable and you getting it in there. Like if you don't go to the shelf checkout, you gotta go buy it and somebody giving this look like, okay, like
Right.
what you doing?
Right. You try to like throw in like candy bar or something to like just make it seem like
it's a Snicker. How about them stickers, huh? Nah, but I do like the idea of doing this and creating normalcy of the use of condoms, and also for women too. Hey, if a guy doesn't have one, you have one.
True, true.
So I think it's a great thing to put into action.
Yeah, I definitely 100% agree with you. On both statements. Like it's smart that they're doing this, and also I don't see the U.S. ever doing this just because you said, or like you were pointing out. Um, we try to
Which,
make the most money.
and even with the U.S., bro, like U.S. would never really capitalize off this, but we do have organizations like what's that? What's the biggest one, Vic?
Planned Parenthood.
Yeah, Planned Parenthood, where if you go in there and they'll basically hook you up if you need it.
Hmm. Yeah,
At least I've heard that you can get stuff from them.
there's definitely organizations out there that obviously are trying to promote safe sex and stuff like that, and they kind of know the whole everything going on and try to do whatever they can for you. So
Yeah, I think it's
check out.
just try not to be like oblivious to it.
Hmm.
Obviously,
But
yeah, but that's all I really have to say about that. Practice safe sex, you guys. Even though we don't have this free access, still go out there and purchase your condoms if you are planning to have sex.
wouldn't that pull out?
And just put a condom on. that method got you, Ava. Let's not.
I gotta bring Ava into this.
He didn't doubt it. He didn't doubt it enough, Vic. But Ava's a beautiful child.
I think.
Well, let's do this last story before we get out of here. So this last story has to do with KFC. So an angry KFC customer shoots an employee after being told the restaurant was out of corn.
It's
Bro,
corn.
like, it's corn, bro. I don't even know. I don't even think KFC's corn is even that good. Oh man. So yes, a KFC employee in St. Louis was shot after he was told that the restaurant ran out of corn. It
Bro.
says, what's up, Vic? What's on your mind?
Nah, I'm just saying, like, bro, just imagine me that employee, clocking in just regular day. I mean, you get angry customers, obviously, at a fast food joint, but I don't think he was expecting to get shot
Not at all. For
for
no
something out of
corn.
his control.
We're actually just coming in and you're like you got the second shift and they just didn't make no extra corn. And you're just like, bro, yeah, at the moment we don't have no corn. He's like, what? Bow. It's just like, bruh. Oh man, that's crazy. But it says according to KMOV, the shooting occurred around 6:30 p.m. on Monday. The suspect, a man in his 40s to 50s, was waiting in the KFC drive-through line when employees informed him that the location had ran out of corn. The man began to make threats towards the employees through the speaker box, as reported by the police. Then he drove up to the drive-through window with a gun. According to ABC News, a 25-year-old male employee responded stepping out. The employee was shot in abdomen and taken to the hospital in critical but stable condition. The suspect then fled the scene.
So was this guy like yelling and stuff, and then some like an employee stepped out to like confront him or something like that, or what?
I'm. It's what it sounds like. Um. Yeah, I'm really thinking it's St. Louis, so I could see that happening. He's probably
I
talking
mean,
mess, and then he stepped out there. I don't know if he stepped out there to like try to fight or something, and he got shot.
or just
He
trying
kind of, if that's the case, you probably put that on yourself a little bit.
a little bit, yeah. I mean, at the same time, shouldn't expect to get shot, but
Yeah.
um,
But if somebody's telling you, hey man, I'll shoot you, I would
Mm-mm.
probably take that threat a little bit more serious.
Right. That's like, yeah, this is one of those things where maybe you probably shouldn't have approached it. Around the same time, definitely shouldn't have shot someone over corn.
Yeah,
But I do feel like it was probably this what it seems like it was probably a little back and forth altercation going on. Once he started kind of complaining through the speaker of the drive-through box, um, and the employees probably said stuff to him and got him even more riled up. And I think that kind of escalated it, the whole
hmm
situation. But
He said, I'm sorry, man. We're out of corn. You're out of corn. Y'all niggas always out of corn when I come up here.
hey,
I'm,
what you got a
I'm,
problem with it?
I'm sick of it. Every time I come around, y'all ain't got no corn.
Well, maybe your fat ass should stop coming around here then.
He said, nigga, we got mashed potatoes. We got wedges. We got mac and cheese. We ain't got
I
no
told
corn.
you, I told you I could substitute it. If your dumb ass would listen.
He said, nigga, pull up. He said, nigga, I'll be outside. He said, bet. He pulled up. That man outside. He said, pow. He said, my adamant. Take him to the hospital.
Just don't take me in an ambulance. Too expensive.
Call Uber. Oh man, it's crazy. Yeah, we're making fun of the situation, but obviously it's serious, but still kind of funny.
Yeah, I mean, he's a guy. No
He
one
got
died.
he
Yeah,
lived. He lived.
I want to be clocked in the next day.
Mm.
Highly unlikely. But I feel
So
like this is one of those things where KFC probably was like, yeah, we're probably gonna have to let you go. I know you got shot
I know you got
on the
shot and
job.
everything, but yeah, you're not gonna get workers' comp for this either.
See, when you stepped outside.
Oh man. So it says the public's reaction. It says KMOV interviewed pedestrians Kellen Pound and Renee, who frequently catch a bus near the KFC location. Pound believes the suspect's anxiety may have gotten the best of him. It says everyone's feeling edgy these days. Sometimes it just tips people over. And it says, what's this girl name? Kelly? No, Renee. Renee wasn't surprised to hear about the shooting, but says it's still upsetting. She said, they're just getting a paycheck. They're not even running the business. It's not on them what happens. They're just trying to get through the day, and someone decides to take an issue with them and threaten them. And it says the outlet also interviewed a resident in the area named Lindsay. She said the shooting was indeed shocking to her. When is enough with all this crime and violence? It just seems like every year more things are happening. And like I said, for me, the whole city, I want to be as safe as possible. But of course, anyone wants their neighborhood to be safe. So, Vic, you have anything to say about that, bro? Is it any?
Uh, just don't yell at your fast food workers. Also, if you do get into altercation with someone, don't take it to the extreme. It's kind of like with the whole road rage thing. Like you never know what's
Oh yeah, you never
people
know
are.
what
Yeah.
somebody's capable of or what they actually
Mhm.
have and stuff like that.
So
Be safe out there for sure. It's
yeah,
it's wild. It's wild. Hey,
I mean KFC. If you're hearing this, make sure you order enough corn.
yes. Hey, stock up, bro. Stock up. Don't run out of stuff,
Just if
especially in St. Louis, whatever location this is. Stock up on your stuff, my guy. Because
y'all would have had corn, this would never happen. So
corn on the cob, corn in the cup.
something.
Shit, have popcorn on standby just in case. Like, you never know. Just maybe that might save a life. Bro, I ain't got no corn, but we got some popcorn, bro. Like, please don't shoot me.
Bro, like so this popcorn it comes from like corn kernels, right?
Yes.
But we also eat corn kernels from like just regular corn.
Yes.
I don't know. That's a whole nother discussion. Let's not even get there.
We
It's
also
just
eat
amazing.
cornmeal. We eat flour. Well, flour's from wheat. But yeah, cornbread, corn syrup. It's just go through a whole bunch of corn.
Anywho, I
Yeah.
guess that wraps up our our
our
stories.
last story. So if you got any last mentions,
Yeah, make sure to follow us on Twitter, Instagram at nowhearmeout.kv.
KV,
Go ahead and email us any stories or suggestions, criticism, comments, whatever, at nowhearmeout.kv
KV,
at gmail.com. Go ahead and follow and subscribe on our YouTube at Kristen Vic parentheses NHMO.
NHMO,
Go ahead and leave us 5 stars on iTunes review.
5 stars.
And follow me on TikTok at weirdvic_flips and follow us on TikTok at Now Hear Me Out Podcast. And make sure you check out our shop at nowhearmeout.myspreadshop.com.
Go check out the merch, you guys. I'm still working on some. I'm working on some new designs now, so I'm hoping to have some new stuff out there pretty soon. But just yeah, stay updated with that. I think we had a. I wish I would have said it earlier, but I think we had a sale earlier, like with some percentages off because for Christmas. But I'm sorry, I forgot. But other than that, make sure you guys follow me on Instagram and follow me on my Twitch at Beast Mode Chris, where the E's are threes. That's Beast Mode Chris, where the E's are threes. Other than that, Vic, you have anything else to say?
Hope everyone had a good Christmas and hope everyone has a good New Year's.
Yep, I hope so as well. But other than that, love you guys, and we are out of here. Peace.